everyone, and welcome back as always. We're back again.
Hi!
I love doing that. So we are having fun on Zoom. I miss you ladies, and I'm glad we can do this, of course.
Yeah, me too.
And we love that we're watching Clone Wars twice a week now.
Oh, wow, yeah.
So it's good. It keeps us involved, and of course we remember what happened in the previous episode. But it's just fun just to kind of be almost back to back or watching them. Woohoo! Yeah. So you can probably tell here I have a whole ensemble of toys, and these were from Disney Infinity, and I love playing that game. I don't know anything really much about these characters here, but I do know a few of them from Clone Wars and the movies that we saw of Star Wars. So just to show you guys really quick, let's see if we can find. Not to do a quiz, but we know Obi-Wan, so I'll just say the names. I can't really focus on him here, but he's awesome. Yeah, I love him. And then we have Chewie. Not in order.
Let's do it, Chewie. Yeah.
He has his crossbow, his laser crossbow. And just so quickly, I'll just start grabbing two. But we have Darth Vader, and then we have Han Solo. It's so blurry. But yeah, I love that game so much. A lot of you know I played that in the past, and
I don't even know, how do you play a game with the figures?
It has a platform where I won't get it right now. It's buried over here somewhere. But it's a platform, and it's cool. And this has a computer chip inside of it, and you just rest it on top, and it reads it, and it's pretty fast. I mean, the technology is a little dated now, so it took a little while to load, and there were issues with that because there was too much information. But it was still a lot of fun. So you literally just take a character off that you don't want to play anymore, and it would disappear magically off the screen. Like you would see it kind of disappear into stars, and then you just put a different character, and then that character would just jump in and take its place. And they all have different styles. Like they all have different powers. Like if you have a Jedi, they have Jedi abilities.
So if you were in a battle and you didn't want to use one guy and you knew the other guy would help.
Yeah, and if one dies, sometimes they just poof into sparkles, and then you need to use a different character in order to keep going. So it's really funny how that is. So you guys probably honestly would like playing that game. It was so fun, and they have different adventures where you could do Marvel adventures or you can do Star Wars adventures. Those were my favorite ones, and they have all kinds. And I have a Spider-Man character. I think I have almost all the Disney Infinity, at least. Oh God, I think it was volume or 3.0 or something or 2.0. And then I have Luke and
What
Finn.
a great concept.
Yeah, and then Darth Maul, the bad guy. So, and then I have Anakin. You got Yoda.
Oh, Yoda.
And then whoever this guy is, I think he's from Rebels. We haven't seen. He's not giving the finger. He has his.
It looks like he is. Well, you know what? I'll give you my finger.
And then I have this guy, and you guys are gonna laugh at me because you guys are, because we don't know who this character is, and his lightsaber's broken off because my nephews were playing with it and it snapped off. But I don't know his name, but I've heard it before, and I want to say it's Ezrin, but I know it's probably not Ezrin because that's Dragon Prince. So you guys might tell us. But I know he's a character later that we'll learn of, and then we have Leia and Poe. I just get excited because I keep talking about this, but I never show this. Yeah, so you can play all these guys. So eventually, when I do, you got buried in here.
Okay, Finn, yeah.
Yeah, and I have Luke, and I even have Rey.
Oh, nice.
Great. I love that.
Oh, wow.
Concept.
Yeah, so
what a marketing idea for these companies.
Yeah.
I know, and unfortunately they discontinued it because I think it was just too much money to make, or maybe it just wasn't popular anymore. But how much money, people, I love these things and they collect them, and I had friends in Wookiee, they all bought me, Brian, he bought me all these different ones, and then I would collect a few of them when they go on sale. And I freaking love playing the game. So sorry to rant about it, but I've been talking about it for so long since we started watching Clone Wars. I'm I gotta bring them out. And these are just my Star Wars. All my Marvel stuff is over here. You're gonna see my whole collection of Guardians of the Galaxy. I think I have all of the latest version because they had different .0s that came out. So I don't remember if it's 2 or 3. I have to look at it again. I don't know how many versions they had, but yeah, so I have a whole lot of them, and I really think you guys would enjoy playing them. But for social distancing, I don't think it's going to work because I think it would be too complicated. You guys would just have to watch. I would love you guys to play with me. That would be even cooler. So maybe down the road, someday maybe we could just mess around and just play a game and see how you guys like it, and then put it up. I think that would be so much fun. I think 4 people might be able to play. I don't remember. Maybe it was just 2 people, but I think at least it's multiplayer, so that would be fun to try it out and see. And then you can build up the characters. Like the more experience points they get, the stronger they get. They get more skilled as they go forward, and they get more weapons and stuff. So, but yeah, Ahsoka, I love playing her. She was like my favorite.
Oh, yeah, she's good.
So that's where I knew her from Disney Infinity.
Okay.
So,
Alright.
and there probably were spoilers in there, but I really didn't know anything about the character, so I'm like, okay, this is fun. And I don't remember really much of the story, so it'd be great to actually play those games again. They're collecting dust, and they should not be collecting dust. So, anywho, we are jumping episodes again because we are in chronological order, and we're staying that way. And we saw episode 3 of season 2 last time, 203, and now we're jumping ahead and seeing 217. And this one I think is called Bounty
Why not?
Hunters. Yeah. So I'm gonna look it up right now just to make
Bounty
sure.
Hunters? Ooh.
I think so, yeah. So
Don't get any more kids.
Yeah, no more kids.
Boy, no
So
more kids. I
Bounty
like that.
Hunters 217. We've been seeing a lot of that lately, but I'm glad the kids were okay and they saved
Yes,
the kids.
me too.
That was really good. And I wanted to let you guys know I have Patreon up right now. It's not getting recorded. That's on my other computer. But this is from Daniel. I won't say any last names just to protect people. But this is from Daniel. And thank you so much for your wonderful comments. We have so many wonderful comments all the time for Star Wars, like especially through Patreon and through our YouTube. Patreon, everyone's super, super nice and very informative. And here Daniel says, I love how the show handles multi-episode arcs and the way their characters interact with one another. I totally freaking agree. We actually talked a little bit about that last time, which was cool. And fun fact, the planet Lego, I probably said that wrong because I'm like Lego, I only know Legos. And yes, we have heard of that. But fun fact, the planet Lego was referenced in The Phantom Menace by Anakin when he first met Padme. He asked if she was an angel and that they lived on the moons of Lego, I think. It's a small reference, but a neat one. Thought you might enjoy that. So I was a little robotic when I said it, but I thought that was cool, yeah, because they have a lot of references from the movies in Clone Wars. Like they really, of course, did their homework. They know their Star Wars, lore and everything. So I love how they brought that into the mix. So thank you for letting us know that, because honestly, I do remember him saying something smooth to Padme like that, but I totally didn't connect the words of Lego and Lego. I know they mentioned it on here. So an angel, so that's where the angels came from. Remember we were talking about the cool angel type aliens? So thank you so much for that fact. That was really cool. So I'm going to try to do this more. Well, I'll try to bring up some comments and we'll start talking about them now and again. And because you guys really do have fun things to say. We should just get into this episode and see what it's about. And then we'll chat after.
All right, let's do it.
Okay.
Woohoo!
Bounty
Watcha!
Hunters. Ooh, scary.
Yeah, let's bring up Poe and some of the characters here. And I gotta show you one more really quick, but it's Nick Fury, but he also plays Windu. So he plays 2 characters.
That's right, Windu.
Okay, so 217 Bounty Hunters. Courage makes heroes, but trust builds friendship.
Planets are left to survive on their own, while the Jedi struggle to fight a war on many fronts.
He is dirty.
A series of medical stations have been established as a lifeline. After losing contact with the medical station orbiting Felucia, Anakin Skywalker and Ahsoka Tano are sent to investigate.
Wait, there's something.
Doesn't look good.
Oh, that's very menacing looking.
Droids.
I guess we know what happened to the medical station. That's not good. You thinking what I'm thinking? Almost certainly not.
Laying down that pointy rock.
Looks like we're doing this the
Yeah.
hard way. Starting ejection sequence.
Wow. Oh, that's kind of cool.
Oh, cool. You can be like a gerbil though.
Boing. Yeah. Bounce.
Oh,
Oh, that would make me so sick.
Oh.
oh my God.
All right there, Master? I'm fine, Anakin.
I don't like the
Ooh, I
sound of
hear
that.
something growling
Oh, I don't need her.
or moaning.
Sounds big.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh, hunchback.
I think we should go this way.
Let's follow the
Funny,
beast.
For my opinion. We
She's
crashed the ship your way.
Very funny.
We got
I
to
see your sense
skip your
of
way.
survival.
I think there's some smoke on the horizon, which means people.
They're so lucky that most planets they land on, they can breathe.
That's right.
Right.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Maybe they have a ship we can borrow.
Borrow.
Hopefully they're friendly.
They're growing healing herbs.
Niacillin, I believe. One of the most valuable crops in the galaxy.
I'll just take a few of
Oh,
those.
wow.
You want to know what a farmer's up to? Look in their barn.
This is an odd ship for farmers.
Where is everyone?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's weird.
Strange.
Deserted or killed?
And it's really
Yeah.
cleaned up. I mean,
Yeah.
like they
Yes, it
prepared
is.
to go.
Oh, they're hiding.
Oh, it's poor
scared.
thing. Oh.
Oh, maybe
Oh,
they
wow.
someone else will.
Ooh.
4-on-1 is hardly a fair fight. You mean 4-on-2?
We don't count you, knee-high.
Knee high.
Oh, no.
Oh, you underestimate.
Can't you see these are Jedi? We are saved.
You already made a deal
It's like Darth Maul.
with us.
But with the Jedi's help, pirates.
He sounds like Iroh.
It is.
Yeah, it just sounds like him.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Us, these bounty hunters, drive a far more reasonable bargain than the pirates.
Why not just fight them yourselves?
We are farmers, not warriors.
What do you want, Jedi?
We need a ship. Ours is beyond
We
repair.
need to get out of here.
We couldn't help even if we wanted to.
What? Why can't we help them?
We need to report that the medical station has been destroyed. If we stay too long, the Separatists will show up looking for us here.
The pirates are back!
Oh, boy.
So are we gonna meet a particular pirate this time?
There is nothing here that's yours, unless you're here to buy it.
Buy it.
Ah,
Skywalker.
I like him.
You came all this
Yeah.
way to see me.
We're old friends.
That's right.
I tried to kill you. It's all business.
Please tell me you have not been listening.
Oh, my God. Look at him.
It's like Don Carnage.
Whatever it is, I will double it. Step aside.
We don't break deals.
All we want is a ride to the nearest Republic outpost, and I'm willing to pay you handsomely for it.
Republic credit? We've been over this before, Kenobi. My associates don't accept that currency. No one leaves this planet until I get my Silla.
You'll be staying a long time, parasite.
Uh-oh.
How can 4 bounty hunters defend against so many?
These bounty hunters don't stand a chance.
You seem to lack confidence in our abilities, young Jedi,
You are in way too deep.
said the peacekeeper who fails to keep the peace.
Ouch.
It's not our fault.
We'll just train the villagers to defend themselves.
Why are we paying bounty hunters to defend us if we are just going to end up doing it ourselves? Hush, Delani.
We'll have you ready.
It's like the Mandalorian.
Yeah, I was thinking
Right?
that too. That and the lemur people, you know.
Yeah.
Form up.
Form up me.
Ooh.
Into rows of 5.
We don't even have weapons.
Your staffs are weapons.
May I?
You'll learn that overnight.
That's right. Tomorrow.
It is easier to protect the villagers and the Silum if they're both in the same place. I know what I'm doing, and I will keep these people safe.
She's gonna do something to prove herself later.
I trust her.
Move.
Oh,
Oh.
Serapis! It's too heavy!
what?
Serapis?
Was there a person in it? Oh!
Don't look. I'm having a.
It's like Men in Black.
Oh, my God.
It's totally like Men in Black. My God, like how often does he get out of that thing? Like
My gosh.
breathing.
Whoa.
Thank you for your help.
Oh,
Oh, cute.
let's get down to business to defeat the Huns.
Whoa, wait.
Every minute you waste teaching us to twirl these stupid poles is time you could have spent beating those pirates yourself. If you make us do this, there won't be another harvest season.
All right, everyone, get back in position.
Gave up too quick.
Oh, God, he was spying on him.
Fight, are we?
There! A scout!
Oh, good. He's gonna be awesome.
Oh, nice
Cool.
shooting.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. Cool. Wow. Ooh, he snapped his neck.
When this scout fails to report to Hondo, he'll become...
Exactly. They're gonna
Yeah.
come for him.
Well. So it looks like the Jedi are getting involved. Speak softly and drive a big tank.
It's usually
That is the
a
same.
big stick.
Oh, my
Sure,
God.
heard that somewhere. Gonna knock him down.
Zap. Cut you in the face.
I like that guy. Ooh, just snapping necks.
Nice.
Snap neck guy. Came in handy. Too heavy? Oh. Oh, now he's by himself. Oh, that's great. He's a great laugh.
Oh.
It's like the crop.
Oh,
Wait.
the guy.
Hear me?
And the guy.
You'll be all right.
Oh.
No, Jay.
Die, Jedi scum!
Man.
Jedi scum.
Come on. Oh no.
Oh, God, it's freaking pet.
Little
He's
pet.
so smart. Wow, this thing is so smart.
Oh, God.
Oh, it went down.
Oh.
Oh.
Your situation is hopeless, Skywalker.
God, that thing is annoying.
Oh.
What?
Oh, he saved him. Wow, he killed him.
Excellent.
Oh.
Oh. Get him with his own baton.
Catch him?
Day is one.
Yay, Iroh!
That's right.
It's like,
Come on. He's going to get you. The pet's
my
right
God,
behind you.
Watch it. Wait, you- Oh.
Don't let him.
Yeah.
Go through.
Oh.
Oh,
Dodge.
And then his
jeez.
kid. His pet.
Whoa.
Whoa, big jump.
Oh, he
Oh,
just
he. Wow,
goes-
okay.
It's all right,
Whoa. It is like a UFO. That's so
Wow.
great.
yeah. My God, yeah.
We will never forget you.
That's
I
Yes, you're
seem
right.
to
Yeah.
find myself light on company.
If it wouldn't be any inconvenience.
On the contrary,
He's such a flirt.
it would be my pleasure.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. I like her too.
Yeah, I did too. It was good.
I like that episode too. That was
Oh,
good.
that was good. That was very good.
I know we were talking about that we like it when they're on planet and we learn about a new race and they're peaceful and they have to learn their part in the war, that they have to
Yeah.
take part. They have to defend themselves or they're going to
Protect
have
themselves.
to, unfortunately, be controlled. Like someone's going to take over and it's not going to be good for them. And I love seeing
Yeah.
that. Like we keep seeing
Yeah.
that, like we did before. Like Kim mentioned about the Mandalorian. Like we did see that peaceful village, and they had to learn to fight for themselves. Otherwise, their crops were going to get stolen all the time, and people were going to die.
Sure.
So either way, like defending your place, you're going to die. But you know, you have to
But you do-
protect
you-
your own,
Right. You protect
That's right.
yourselves as much as you can. You
which
know.
will cause less
That's
deaths,
right, yeah.
hopefully.
And it seems like there, it's the whole reason is because there's just such a peaceful people
Mhm.
that they don't want to, do anything, that's evil. But it's not evil protecting your property
Themselves,
Yeah.
and your crops. I mean, that's their whole livelihood.
And as crazy as it is, I love how they show that, okay, well, they're not just knocking these guys out. Like, yes, they're taking lives. They're killing these people because they're going to always be a threat. And it shows you in war that you can't just knock people out all the time. So even that innocent complaining villager, like, I get it because, like, he just didn't like what they were doing. But when it came down to it, he saved Obi. And he's actually, like, completely stabbed that guy with the staff. Like, he killed him.
Right?
Yeah.
He killed someone.
Yeah, and he got it, and he just went with it, and he said, "Yeah, I'm okay," or whatever he said. But it was cool to actually see that when it came down to it, they had to stand up for themselves. So that was
Yeah.
good.
Definitely.
And they
It's a
still
great
lost
journey.
lives. I love that pirate. Like, I think he's so fun. I think that's the point because
Hondo?
yeah, Hondo. I think I know. We
Okay.
say his name, then we forget his name because we haven't seen him in a little while. But yeah, like I like him a lot, and I was just so I knew he's a pirate. That's the whole idea. But I'm just like, oh man,
That's
like
right,
he
so
really.
fun, yes.
Yeah, he is a lot of fun. I hated him like going after these people though, but that's just what
Yeah.
he does, and he's really good at it.
The
And
pirate,
I
yeah.
knocked over Obi. I'm sorry, but
Oh.
Obi's my friend now. He's like right next to me. But yeah, like I really did enjoy it, and he is a fun pirate. I think his men really do care for him. Like, yes, they took off, but they were like, oh no, the captain. So I thought for a
Right,
moment
it's
they were
not
going to
him,
go and
yeah.
save
Yeah.
him. I thought they were going to like try to catch him or have some kind of equipment to actually be like a trampoline or something.
They're like, oh no, it's
Yeah.
not a pirate. Oh, who's next? Who's next?
Yeah, and
Captain's gone.
yeah, and I thought that was a good battle scene too with him and Anakin. And yes, we know Anakin survives because we've seen him later on, and he's
Yes.
Darth Vader. I was like, okay, seeing the pirate hanging off the cliff like that, I was like, well, I just feel like they're going to keep him around. I don't think he's going to die there or anything. But that was a cool battle
Okay,
scene to
yeah,
see
it
like
was.
how mischievous he is and how he doesn't care. Like he has his own honor code, but he will do things wants to cheat in a way too. And even his pet is like freaking smart. Like we kind of knew that before.
Right, like, who do you,
Oh,
where do
yeah,
you
he's
go for
pressing
that like that?
buttons.
I like the, I want the
Oh,
meanest
Amy.
one that will do whatever I say.
Yeah, and he seemed to kind of care for him because he did save him a few times, but at the same time you see him flying past him and he's like, oh, okay, well, I'm fighting right now,
gosh,
so
yeah.
whatever. But yeah, he was good at actually hitting the controls and aiming and shooting at the villagers
He was
still, and I'm
very
like,
good,
holy crap,
yeah.
so
If he's
he
really
comes in
intelligent,
handy.
he was
Yeah,
really
he is.
paying attention to, you know, he's an intelligent animal
Mm-hmm.
and very
for sure.
loyal.
Yeah, it was really funny. And then he just like hangs out on him the whole time in Hondo, and he's just like falling over and just like hanging on still. And so that was comical to see that. But yeah, so I like that one bounty hunter or that one girl that was part of the village, and she had all the
Yes.
spikes. So if you guys can tell us the race, that would be great. But I think she's the same as Darth Maul, like that same race, because he had all those spikes, and he was
Oh,
from the
maybe.
movies.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, remember?
They're very-
So I brought all my Disney Infinity characters out, as you guys know. But yeah, so I was
like a
interested in
Sith
her.
or something, right? He's a Sith, right?
Yes, he's a Sith Lord. He's a really good fighter. But I really did like her, and I like.
I did too because
Yeah,
she
she
was
is very
really
good.
she was loyal to the villagers. I mean, she was a bounty hunter, but she really, you know, took her
Not
job
shopping
to
on
heart.
her.
I mean, she really wanted the crops and the people to be safe.
And it was a smart way to go about it, because yes, having them both in the same area, it's easier to protect because they're all contained. But I am really happy the farmers stood up and actually protected their place, because God, you need to have that
Yeah.
protection. You're in a huge war, the whole galaxy's in war, that you're going to have people take you over. So I love how not everyone was contained with the merchandise, but at the same time it can be dangerous, because here these people, like any robbers, want to take the merchandise. So if you have them with it, that's also hard too. But I get it, because that way it's a win-win for the bounty hunters, because then they get to save them and keep their prize, kind of thing. So but I really liked her personality a lot. Hopefully we'll see more of
Yeah, she
her.
was very, yeah.
And Obi, again, flipping back to him, like he is so funny how he's so serious and then he's so super flirty when it comes to certain
Yes,
people.
he is.
And he really, I thought he was. That's my vibe. But I just thought that was hilarious. And even her walk was very like proud and sexy.
Oh,
And
yes, yeah.
I just like that. And I like that alien guy that was in that big robot. And it reminded me of Men in
Oh,
Black
that
with a
was-
little alien
yes, it
inside.
did. Very much
So it's
He's so
showing you.
unsure of himself.
Oh,
Yeah.
my God,
He was
yeah.
so unsure, and I love the encouragement there where you can still be strong and defend even though you're little. And he did. He totally jumped on that one guy who just beat the crap out of him
Yeah.
on a moving vehicle really fast. So very impressive. I thought they were going to kill him, and then I was going to be like, oh, it's sad, because he really did
yeah.
try. And
Yeah, he was cute. Too.
yeah, and I
Yes,
kind
he
of
did,
wonder,
yeah.
because of course I didn't notice that in the beginning, but he looked like, of course, a tough robot. And then when we actually saw him as like this meek little guy, afterwards when he was back in robot form completely, or had the whole body armor, he looked more jagged, like I'm weak inside. So I don't know if
Oh,
he was
yeah.
consistently like that, and I just took notice because then we knew it was a small little individual inside of him. But I thought that was an interesting detail to see that oh yeah, like he is smaller. Doesn't mean like he's not tough. Hi, Maui. Can't really see him. You see his tail? Nope, a little bit. He's like, don't touch my tail. Ooh, all right. But yeah, he's so cute. So that was a fun episode, and I love seeing these.
I like the way they had their electric fence around, their laser fence.
Me too. They always
yeah,
have
that
all
was
these
good.
different defense mechanisms, and I wish the fence was a little higher, but they all didn't have like huge like machines to actually jump over, and everything was just like on the ground, so that worked in their
Yeah.
favor. So hopefully they can keep those fences. And
I hope so.
And I love the way the pirates are truly pirates. And when there was nothing to benefit, they just took off.
Took off,
Mm.
yeah.
Like,
It did.
okay, I'm not going to make a profit. I'm going to get out of here.
yeah, I wonder if it was because because right when their captain was in trouble, they're like, yep, that's it, let's go. But yeah, I do love the idea of pirates. Pirates are a lot of fun. Unless like they come after us, then they're not fun anymore.
Right.
But we love Pirates of the Caribbean, so I keep thinking
Oh,
that.
my
And I
God,
know
that was
Hondo is in Disney World. He is on the Millennium Falcon ride, so I was not that he's going to survive, but I'm like, I don't know, maybe he's around for a while. I just feel like he's such a cool character, and I love his voice actor, and he sounds kind of, from what I remember, I haven't seen Tailspin in so long. You guys have no idea what that is, I don't think, but it's a Disney cartoon,
You
a
used to
TV
watch
series.
that when, I remember you
Tailspin.
used to watch it.
I used to love that, and it had this character called Don Carnage. And for some reason, it's probably a totally different voice actor, and that was so many years ago. But he sounds like him to me, so I'm curious. And if he was the same voice actor, I would crack up. But anyways, and they also had Iroh's voice actor. The later
Oh,
Iroh,
yes.
from
Actors,
Avatar.
yes.
So I'm
Right.
really confident that was him, because I'm like,
It's
I don't know.
definitely,
Yeah,
once you
it sounded
said
just
that,
like him.
yes.
So again, like he's a good character anyways, but we love Iroh so much from Avatar. They're like, yay! And that's all I heard, and I missed him. And I'm like, oh, and of course we're watching Korra, and again, I love it, but it's not the same. I'm like, oh, I miss Iroh. So. But yeah, so very good episode. I think we'll end it there. So can't wait to watch more. Eventually, you guys will be getting these. I keep saying that. I just keep forgetting every time I see it to drop them off. Oh, here comes Maui. And then we have guys. Ooh, never mind. Maui just jumped away. But Godzilla Cat was gonna just go after all these. He's like, ooh, what's there? So thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you're well. I hope we can entertain you in quarantine. And we'll see you very soon as always. Bye guys.
Bye.
Bye.